Major news. So Netflix officially announced that Singles Inferno season 3 is on the horizon. So it's official. Not like there's a whole lot of concern in that department anyways. I think anyone that actually watched the show and follow all the cast members closely can kind of tell how big the show has gone. From season 1, I think it made a big impression on everyone, and season 2 really just shot it to the moon. I feel like season 2, the cast, like everyone's like really infatuated by them. Season 1 was kind of like everyone liked the show a lot, but season 2 is where I think stars were born. Like Jin Young's like stardom really like elevated a ton. Nadine, Sejun, like all these people really got big, and I can see them branching off into some other big endeavors on their own as well. But going back to the news, season 3 is official now, so no need to worry about that. They didn't announce a date yet, which they probably won't until maybe like a few months before the premiere, as it takes a while to film and edit everything. I'm guessing right now they're probably identifying all the cast members they want to even put on the island, and I'm guessing that they will probably start filming probably within the next few months. So be on the lookout for season 3. If I had to guess, they will probably keep it somewhere similar to season 2 and probably premiere it around Christmas time of this year. So we're only looking at about 10 months away. And on top of that, within the news that Netflix shot out and their massive announcement is that there's going to be a ton of changes to the season, which is very surprising considering how well this show has gone. You would think they would just keep everything status quo, but no, they're going to change everything. So one of the biggest changes they said was going to be to Inferno. So that's the island that everyone stays on if they don't make it to paradise. The director or the Korean specialist they have over there at Netflix mentioned that there's going to be some massive changes to Inferno, which I honestly am looking forward to. Because right now, I feel like the image of Inferno, I know there's like, some hurdles you have to get over. Like, you have to walk a long time to get your water. There's not a whole lot to do aside from working out, and the food seems a little scarce over there, even though, every night it seemed like they actually have a pretty decent meal, in my opinion. But it does seem like they're gonna go ahead and change it up, and I'm hoping it actually makes their lives more difficult. And that's the say maybe the sadist in me a little bit. But the reason I feel like they really should change it up is because I feel Inferno right now is not that hard of a place to kind of spend the night. You know what I mean? It's like it's a nice beach, great view, everything's still accessible, everything looks clean as well. There's no like wild animals, no one has to like hunt for their food or anything like Survivor. So I want to see Inferno turn into more of a like a desperate area where you're just trying to survive night after night, and you're constantly pushing yourself to talk to people just so you get the hell out of there. Right now, it seemed like a lot of the cast members actually enjoyed Inferno more than actually going to Paradise. A lot of them prefer to stay back and actually just hang out with the crew instead of going one on one, maybe a little awkward one on one Paradise date with the opposite sex of someone that you're not too into, maybe, and also you're kind of stuck there because in season 2 they allow people just to pick whoever they want to go, right? Actually, I think they did it in season 1 too, but like later in the season they kind of allow anyone to pick whoever they want to go, whether they wanted to go with them or not. So I'm hoping they turn Paradise, or excuse me, Inferno, into a little more of a difficult place to kind of survive and live in, to kind of just help encourage people to break out their shell, take more risk, because you don't want to keep on spending nights and nights over there. So what they're gonna do, I don't know. If I had to guess, maybe they'll just limit the food rations, take away the gym, maybe make the water like 5 miles away or something like that, uphill, and they have to strap on ankle weights when they go there or something like that. I don't know. So, but they're gonna have to make it more challenging because right now Inferno life is still pretty sweet. And then another change they're gonna do is they're gonna go ahead and change up Paradise as well. So I don't know how they're gonna change it. The way that it was phrased was that they're gonna make it so that it's not so much just a fancy hotel, but somehow it's gonna turn into like this environment that encourages romance and emotional openness or something like that. I think that's the way the guys mentioned it on the website. So I don't know. Like a fancy hotel already kind of gets that job accomplished. So what are they gonna do? Are they gonna go ahead and have people like share a bed or something against their will? Or I don't know. And this also opens up another discussion that I had with a few people in the chat about, are they gonna finally have more contestants kind of show physical emotions towards one another, if you know what I mean, without me saying it, because we never really saw anything. I know in Korea, it's like different standards in terms of what's acceptable to show on TV, but you would think that eventually someone's going to slip in a kiss here and there, right? You know, before the end of the show. And maybe they did and they just didn't show it on Netflix. Maybe that's one of the things they're going to encourage now in season 3. Maybe they're going to test the waters. Maybe say, hey, if you want to kiss this person, go ahead. You know, you're in paradise right now. But when you're in Inferno, you can't kiss or something like that, right? That could be a rule they could add into place. Maybe in Inferno, you can't even physically touch anyone. You can't even shake hands or anything. A lot of changes are happening. It's going to be really exciting. When it comes to Paradise, I do think that setting boundaries are important, though. I don't want any of the cast members to feel uncomfortable or forced to like be in a romantic setting, especially if they're going to keep the rules the same, where like later on in the season, people can pick who they want to go to Paradise with. And then you're also stuck with some dude or some woman that you really aren't into, and now they're going to encourage emotional and romantic feelings. So I don't know how they're going to do that, but I'm very excited to see what changes are coming. And I think I overheard, I'm not positive, but I do believe a lot of the games are going to change as well. And that's something that I'm looking forward to, because I feel like a lot of the games are too predicated on who's the strongest, right? Whether it's your leg strength, your back strength, your arm strength. You know, I feel like a lot of the games are just strength related. And I would like them to move from strength over to endurance, similar to kind of what Jong Woo had to kind of deal with in that pit fight, because I know there was obviously a lot of physical stuff going on in there too, but he had to endure a lot to get through to that second place finish. And that was because he wanted Sophie so bad. And I think the Netflix show creators really saw that as an opportunity, like, hey, we got to recreate this somehow in season 3. We need a Romeo. We need a Lothario. We need someone that will do whatever it takes to be with the person they want to be with. So I think they're going to come up with more games that involve endurance, so that if you really want this person, you're going to have to, I don't know, do a handstand for like an hour or something until you get her. And you have to outlast all the other people around you fighting for that same person. That's what I want to see. I don't want to just see like, oh, you know, you're really good at arm wrestling, or you're really good at tug of war, or you're really good at that chicken fight or whatever. I want to see people really fight for who they want to be with. So there's going to be a lot of changes coming. I'm very excited. We're obviously 10 months away. So as more news develop, I will try to make videos on that. And also, I'm assuming there's going to be a trailer at some point. Maybe it'll probably drop sometime this summer. So we still have a long ways to go. And I'll also keep an eye out to see if they reveal by any chance. They usually are really good at it, but if they happen to slip up and reveal some of the cast members, we can kind of do some sleuthing with our downtime right now. And let me know, you guys, in the comment section, please tell me, like, what a part of season 3 would you like to see? Like, what changes? Because obviously season 2, if you're watching this video, you probably love Singles Inferno, but there's obviously things we want to improve on, right? So let me know in the comment section, and please consider dropping a like on the video. I'm going to go for a lofty goal of 7 likes, 7 thumbs up on the video, and also subscribe to the channel. I think we're up to 70 subscribers right now, so let's see if we can keep that moving up to the century mark if we can. So thank you so much, everyone, for stopping on by and checking out this video, and hopefully you guys all enjoy season 3 soon. Take care, y'all.
I will remember you. Will you remember me?
Now this is more like Inferno. Oh boy.